versus Film.
Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome to Man vs Film. This is going to be a top 10 of movies that you can watch right now on UK Amazon Prime. So let's just jump straight in to number 10. Number 10 is John Carter, previously called John Carter of Mars. It's a movie that's set in the 1800s where a man is transported to Mars. It has lots of concepts that we've seen in plenty of movies before, but it's a fun ride with some really cool effects, and it is not as bad as it is made out to be. Sure, other movies have got to it first, and some of the tropes that it has in it seem dated, but it still works and it's still an interesting film. Number 9 is Pacific Rim. It's giant robots fighting giant monsters. It's a fun blockbuster by Guillermo del Toro, and on the surface it's a fun flick. But the fact that you don't really care about any of the humans within this tale means that there's nothing really below the surface. Still, if you're looking for something that you can just switch on and actually just disengage thoughts from the movie, you're going to enjoy it. Number 8 is Non-Stop. Liam Neeson in old man action mode. This time he's trapped aboard a plane as he tries to solve a mystery. A blackmailer is threatening the lives of the passengers and is trying to blackmail the airline company into paying an exorbitant ransom. It's fun, it's thrilling, and most importantly, it's entertaining. Number 7 is Attack the Block. An inner city tower block is attacked by aliens. One of the best things about this movie is the creature design. It is fantastic but very minimalistic. For the budget, this is a great movie, and its interesting and unique choice of location really keeps the movie fresh. Number 6 is The Way, Way Back. A coming-of-age tale as a 14-year-old finds a surrogate big brother in the form of water park owner Sam Rockwell. It's a really touching and funny film, and it does have a little bit of an edge to it. It's got a dramatic tale in it as well. It's a great all-rounder and a fun watch. Number 5 is Source Code, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, who is a soldier that wakes up in a body that is not his own, only to discover he's part of a government experiment, and he has 8 minutes to solve the mystery of who's blew up the train. Cue lots of repeats of the scenes that you've seen before with slight changes and twists as he races and repeats time to try and figure out who's blowing up this train. Number 4 is Hannah, a 16-year-old girl who was raised by her father to be the complete assassin. She's dispatched on a mission across Europe and is tracked by a ruthless intelligence agent and her operatives. This is a great film with some terrific action, some really well shot action, and a really terrifying baddie that whistles this tune that just gets stuck in your head. It's kind of like his calling card, but this is a fantastically well made movie and was one of my favourites of the year it came out. Number 3 is The Adjustment Bureau, starring Matt Damon and Emily Blunt. An affair between a politician and a ballerina is affected by a mysterious force, keeping the lovers apart. This is so close to being an amazing movie, and I would like to tell you more about it, but the less you know, I think the more you're going to enjoy it. The two leads have fantastic chemistry together and they really make the movie work. Number 2 is They Live. I am a huge John Carpenter fan. I think some of his movies are the best ever made, and in the 80s he was really on his prime and made such amazing classic movies, and this is one of them. And it stars Rowdy Piper, a wrestler who shouldn't be as good as he is in this movie. The movie itself is about aliens living amongst us and kind of treating us as their subservients. There is a fantastic fight sequence in the middle of this movie that has to be seen to be believed. Number 1 is Big Game. Samuel L. Jackson is the American president who's just crash landed in the middle of a European wilderness. Terrorists are closing in on him, and it's up to Oscari, a 13-year-old boy who's in the woods as a coming-of-age ritual to prove his maturity. This is a fun action movie. It's a throwback to the Amblin movies of the 80s. It's got some great action. It's got an overly bad guy performance by Ray Stevenson. Samuel L. Jackson is fantastic and doesn't really swear in it. There's not really blood and guts. It's an action movie that all the family can enjoy. It is an all-round great family movie and it's worth checking out. So that's my top 10 for Amazon this month. Come back next month and I'll have another 10 for you. See you then. So thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you notice on screen, there is 2 more videos that you can click and watch at your leisure. There is also a large subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I will forever be in your debt. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.